What is up, everyone? All Barcelona fans and football fans, back again with another Barça episode. And this was gonna be done. Earlier, way earlier, because like maybe even last weekend. But I've been very busy. Um, you know, thankfully there was no games. There's been a international break. But that break is now done, and today night we have a game once again. And I just wanted to talk about the last week, the game 2 weeks ago, and also the game that's coming up tonight. Not much has happened otherwise throughout the international break. There's nothing too much to talk about. I don't really care talking about the results. One big thing maybe I can mention quickly, maybe for Germany, is something happened is that Hansi Flick has Mr. Flick, he's been fired from his Germany managerial job. Been he's left, right, because they have been going on a very bad run without any wins for a very long time, since December of last year pretty much. They haven't won any game in the World Cup against Costa Rica. Was the last time they won anything. So they went out in the group stage, of course, last year, and also they haven't been able to really pick up their form at all, basically, throughout this year. So it was enough. The 4-1 result against Japan in a friendly was enough for him to get fired. And directly after, they did win a game, of course. I remember who they were facing right now. I think it was France, I believe, right? Like they did beat France in a friendly, so I think that was the one directly after. But Ter Stegen played all those games. Gundogan did as well. There was a little scare with Gundogan though that he possibly got injured. He got a knock on the back, but he's fine. It's nothing serious. He will be available tonight. He is in the squad for tonight's game, so I believe he will be okay to play. Thankfully, this time around, first time in a long time, we have escaped that international break without any major injuries. That is very surprising, because that doesn't happen often. Every time we go into one of these international breaks, we're always worried that one of our players are going to get injured. Many players were injured for different teams as well. So it's not fun. It it kind of ruins club football, these national breaks, but whatever. Let's not talk about what 2 weeks ago, the last game against Osasuna, how that went quickly. I said in my preview 2 weeks ago, if you remember, that this should be a game on paper that we should be winning, but it could be tough as well, and tough it was for a while. We did went up 1-0 before, like very kind of early, I believe, via header by Kunde, who scored, and that was really good. We held the lead for most of the whole game. We kind of pressed and controlled decently enough, but then after that we kind of lost our way to like score. We kind of weren't clinical enough once again, like we should have been, and that kind of cost us in the end, because they equalized as well towards the end, and we thought then, like, oh god, here we go again. Now because of this we can just mess up, and we're gonna drop some points. But thankfully, first time in a long while, VAR was on our side, and we did get a penalty. First time in a long while, and it was a clear penalty. Therefore, there's no talking about it. It is a penalty. Should have been a penalty. It was, and Lewandowski converted it and he scored. Very good. I'm happy for him that he gets to keep scoring again, and keeps building back to his best. But very good, very good. That we got to manage to get that, thankfully, and got all the 3 points very well. So I'm super happy about that. That was a good way, at least, to get going to the international break with knowing that we won, that we got those 3 points. Wasn't the greatest performance, but overall wasn't either bad, so too bad, but there were some clear problems, of course, but it just it is what it is. We've heard some rumors now that when Araujo comes back, um, Chavi's gonna stick to a little different in the back. Yeah, of course. Also, got to mention João Cancelo and João Felix made their debuts as well in that game. Played pretty well. But Xavi from now on thinks he's gonna go more like with Cancelo in the back, right back. Then we'll have Kunde, Araujo and Kunde as central defenders, and then have Balde on the other side, Christensen on the bench coming in and out, like swapping in and out. And in the midfield, I believe what he wants to go with, hopefully, goes back to a 4-4-3 more than those four, midfielders, which is not good. Hopefully, he'll with the Gundogan, Oriol Romero, and Frankie De Jong doing that. And when Pedri comes back, you can swap and do something maybe like at times, but I believe Pedri's not gonna come back yet until like late October, sometime a game late October. So it's a while left until he's back. So I believe that could be the best one for now, and certainly these two Champions League games that we're gonna be playing before he comes back. And up front, I believe if Rafinha is not, those times where Rafinha is not fit, like tonight, he's not gonna be starting the game. He's in, but I think just because he's been playing with the national team, he's not got on the rhythm. But it's fine. He feels a little bit tired, and I understand him. We should also rest Yamal. Can't even speak. We should also rest Jamal. He should be rested because he's only 16 years old. He shouldn't be pushed too much. It's not a good thing to do, to really like push him way too much. That's not the smartest thing to do. So hopefully tonight, what I can see Xavi may be doing, I'm trying to remember when we play the next game now. I believe that the front should be when Rafinha not playing. I think Ferran Torres, Lewandowski, and João Felix. That's a good front three for us to be playing up there. João Felix can play on either side. He's good at that, so he can do well. So I think that's a good, strong front three for us. Especially against a team like Betis, I think that can work pretty decently. Ferran on that side, picking up the balls from João Cancelo. Just we need to be very clinical tonight, very vigilant, because Betis are no joke at times. No, they're not in the most absolute incredible form, but they are still very, very good teams. So they have some good players. So we need to watch out, and we need to be very, very controlling with the ball. It's gonna be a fully different story than versus Osasuna. So I think definitely we need to be ready to do whatever it takes to really score. Whenever we get the chances, we need to score. We need to just go at it and not mess around too much, because that can cost us. It kind of almost, messed us in the last game. So I think this time we need to make sure we take care of our chances. So that's pretty much what I'm gonna go with. I think maybe what Xavi's gonna go with. I'm not entirely sure if maybe it's tweaked something, changed something like that about that, but but in the back, of course, obviously Araujo's not gonna play this time around. It will be Christensen tonight probably, but other than that, I think hopefully that'll kind of be the lineup. But we'll see. We'll see. Hopefully we can get some good good performance, and we can get the 3 points, which is very important that we do. We keep going steadily. Next week, the Champions League begins. We're playing at home against Royal Antwerp, so that will also be a not too hard of a game. on paper it shouldn't be too hard. They're not the most greatest side, so we should be winning that comfortably. But we'll talk about it more next week as it comes closer. But for now, hopefully tonight we can do well. The international break didn't have that much otherwise fun stories, some rumors here and there about some different things, and Ruby Haller stepping off as president. Of course, that was a big thing, and all that drama over there. So, but I'm not gonna go too deep into that all that stuff. But other than that, like nothing too crazy happened. Like with the results as well, Sweden and didn't manage, like Sweden and Baltic, my countries, we didn't manage to really get in. We're not gonna be able to make it to the Euros, sadly. So once again, we did not play too well. Just not doing it enough. We're not clinical enough, not good enough in defense. But anyways, I will have to maybe root for Spain or something. Maybe, I don't know. But also another news quickly. On one of our loanees, Ansu Fati. He could be featured against Manchester United today or tomorrow. I don't remember when exactly, but I think it's today. But in the game against Manchester United coming up this weekend, he's the coach. He said that he's possibly gonna be featured in some way. I don't know if he will start, but he possibly could be subbed in. So I hope he does well. Hope he scores some against them as well. That would be great. But yeah. Other than that, not much more to say right now. Overall, yeah, there's some shady stuff happening before, always with the Spanish Federation, and a wage gap as well. They've changed it once again this summer too, and like they're just messing around with us at this point. It's really annoying. Tebas and everybody, it's pissing me off, and it's just really dumb. It's making all of Barcelona fans angry. It just makes no sense. But we'll see what happens with that. But other than political stuff, there's nothing much more way to talk about this. It's been kind of like middle uneventful kind of stuff. But yeah. But that's gonna do it for this video, guys. Hope you guys did enjoy it. If you did, leave a like down below and a subscribe if you've not done that already. Ring the notification bell to get notified next time and episode come out. And yeah, it's gonna do it for now. Hopefully, guys, we get a good result tonight. Hope you guys, if you know fans, hope your teams are doing well as well in any way. And yeah, thank you for watching, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye. Visca Barça.